السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أما بعد. اللهم ربي يسر ولا تعسر، ربي زدنا علما. Respected scholars and my dear students, we starting here the continuing part of our previous class of the Kitab Sanusi. The Kitab of Imam Abu Abdullah Muhammad ibn Yusuf Sanusi radiyallahu anhu, and the Sharh of Al-Sheikh Muhammad ibn Umar ibn Ibrahim rahimahullah. We discussing about the different attributes of Allah. Today we discussing about the important attributes of Allah, as-sam' wal basar, the hearing and sight of Allah. As we know, Almighty Allah, the creator of this world, His any actions of Almighty Allah, it is not equal to the creators. We can understand when we think with our wisdom. Why that? That the Musannif rahimahullah saying that as-sam'u wal basar al-muta'alliqani bi jami'il mawjudat. This hearing and the sight of Allah is connecting with all things exist in this world. We studied in previous class, there is many different things, different division of things in its existence. We said that mumkinat, wajibat, mustahilat. Each and every things which exists in this world, the hearing and sight of Allah connecting with that. As we study in the attribute ilm, there is no anything hide from Allah's ilm. Some the hearing and sights also like that. The Shari describe this matan, yani anna sam'ahu ta'ala wa basarahu yankashifu bihima kullu mawjud sawa'un kana al-mawjudu qadiman wa hadithan dhatan kana aw sifatan. The Shari explained that the hearing and the sight of Allah, which is pertain to all that existence in this world, that thing qadiman aw hadithan, even that non-beginning existing thing or contingent hadith, and it selfly or attributely dhatan kana aw sifatan. And Shari continues, sautan kana aw ghaira, if that is any sound or other things. فهو تعالى يسمع ويرى الذوات. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hear and see all that, all things in this world. And alwan, which is colors, as we know, green, yellow, red, and there is different types of colors. Then wal akwan, the entities exist in this world. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hear and see all these entities. Like that, what the taste, different taste we know. And Shari adding the rawa, the different smells exist in this world. Like that, al-hubbu wal-bu'l, the love and the angry. Like different feelings what have to the creators. All are Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hearing or seeing. When at the same time the creators can't see or hear some of I mentioned here, the taste or smells, can't see that. They can hear the sounds, but they can't see the sounds. But Allah, Almighty Allah can. Like that, Hadithun Nafs, the inside talkings speaks of us. Allah can hear or Allah can saw that. At the same time, the creators can't. That is the difference between Almighty Allah and the Creator. And the Shari adding Sa'irul A'ral, the being accident or non-being accident, all A'ral, all accidents also Allah can hear or see. When we think through these points we mentioned here, we can understand the qualities of Almighty Allah and difference between Allah and the creators. That is, Almighty Allah said in His Quran Al-Karim, "Laysa kamithlihi shay wa huwa as-sami'ul basir." Absolutely nothing resembles Him. He is all hearing, all seeing. That is Allah described, explained through this ayah. And the Shari continues. Shari entering into the confusions come in this point, and Shari says that فَإِن قُلْتَ, if you ask, if you have a confusion, كيف يتصور تعلق السمع بغير الأصوات من سائر الموجودات, how the hearing of Allah connecting with non-sound things. It is a question when we measure the Almighty Allah with the Creator's quality. I mentioned here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can hear or saw all things which can't hear or saw, see by creators, like tastes and smells, etc. And the Shari answering this question, Qultu, he also include in that question Wamad Dalil, what is evidence of that for seeing or hearing of Allah such things, and he answering that Qultu fal jawabu an yuqala ad-dalilu ala wujubi ta'alluqi as-sam'i bi kulli mawjudil aqli wan naql. He Shari explained that we can say the evidence for connecting of hearing of Allah to all things that exist in this world, in when we think with our wisdom or what we think with our wisdom or with naql. With wisdom, I said that when we think about this difference between God and creators, we can understand with our wisdom what is the reason of this difference in hearing and sawing all things and some of that things of this things of this world. And Shari continues the evidence with a legal evidence with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala word in Quran al-Kareem, in the story of Musa alayhi salam, wa kallamallahu Musa taklima. There Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speak, and Musa alayhi salam heard that. This ayah is evidence for hearing of Musa alayhi salam, the kalam of Allah, which is existing yearly. And the time is for concluding today's class. Inshallah, we can continue next time. You can ask questions.
If the hearing and sighting is a qualitative attribute for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it is also, these two are also found in the case of contingent beings. I mean, in the human being, for human being, they have sighting, they have hearing, and one thing that is, if that is not for Allah, if it is become a naqs, if the sighting and seeing, if the sighting and hearing is that our aib for Allah?
No. We say, I said that Allah have hearing and the sight in entirely different from the creators. His hearing and sight is another mode, and we using this word some or basar, sight or hearing, as we using in the case of creators, and also we using same words in Allah's case. For understand that, we want understand that there is a different mode of sight or hearing of Allah that can't measure with any measurement which we measuring our sound or our say things. That is a different from creators hearing and sight.
In this kitab, Shari said that Amman naqulu fa qawluhu ta'ala wa kallama Allahu Musa taklima. About this ayah, we can think that there is a chance to be the meaning like that. Kallama Allahu Musa taklima. It means kallama Allahu Musa bi kalamin hadithin dalin alayhi. There is a chance to be the tafsir like that. So why will you prove your evidence? The meaning is maybe kallama Allahu Musa taklima, ay kallama Allahu ta'ala Musa alayhi salam bi kalamin hadithin dalin alayhi kama yukallimuna Allahu bil Qur'ani wal hadith al qudsi. So what is the proof to fal ayatu nassun fi sima'i Musa alayhi salam li kalamihi al qadim?
Here in this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said wa kallamallahu Musa taklima. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speak to the Musa alayhi salam in a different way of speaking, and Musa alayhi salam heard that in a mode of creator. From this we can understand, and we got evidence, we can see evidence for the hearing of Musa alayhi salam, the hearing of the kalam of Allah which is existing early.
Here Al-Imam As-Sanusi rahimahullah, he describes يعني أن سمعه تعالى وبصره ينكشف بهما كل موجود سواء كان. Actually he has mentioned earlier that والمراد بالعلم صفة من صفاته قديمة واجبة قائمة بذاته تعالى ينكشف به. That means the attribute of knowledge, ilm, it's yankashifu bihi. Wa attribute of sam' wal basar, it's also yankashifu bihi kullu mawjud. Then what is the difference between these attributes, the attribute of knowledge and the attribute of sam' wal basar? Actually the purpose is al-inkishaf with these three attributes. Then what is the difference between these attributes?
Yes, we said that the usage of some or basar, hearing and sight, are we using as we using in creator's case. we can when we look into the sharah of this ilm and other attributes, sam and basar, we can understand that the ilm, the knowledge is a wide thing than this sam and basar. This sam and basar is a different mode from this ilm. The ilm of knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it is connecting with all things, which is different in its mode of existence. And the sam and basar of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it is connecting with some other things, some different things, which is not catch by the ilm of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or in different mode, that is different in what the things connecting with. Inshallah, conclude here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.